Hey, what's up everyone? Sean Count Blaggerth here today with Tonight with a concert review. Um, I'm tired, I have a headache, I'm drinking Mountain Dew, not to cure the tired part, that's not going to help, but caffeine does help headaches. So, yeah. Tonight, I saw Mouth of the Architect, Scale the Summit, and Intronaut. Now, before I get started, I've heard of Mouth of the Architect, and this is also a vinyl update, because I had to pick up a vinyl of one of the bands. And after I talk about the band, I'll show you what I got. Now, for the bands and how I'm familiar with them. I've heard of Mouth of the Architect. I've checked them out. I've always enjoyed them. They're like kind of post-metal, atmospheric sludge sort of stuff. I've heard them before. I've really liked them. Just never had anything from them. Never seen them live. Nothing. And then there's Scale of Summit, who's a good band, very good band. I can't say I'm a big fan of them. I definitely respect the musicianship, it's just not for me. And then Intronaut, who I absolutely love. Danny Walker's probably my favorite drummer. So I would say it was a damn good lineup. And there was two local openers. I'm not going to talk about them because I didn't go for them. And I missed the first one, saw the second one, and then Mouth of the Architect. I saw this at the Lost Horizon in Syracuse, and I want to get this out of the way. This side stage crap needs to stop because the sound is pretty bad, I must say. I don't know, it just doesn't sound that good when the bands are playing there. Maybe the sound guy, I don't know if he sees this, no disrespect to you, man. You did a good job. I had a hard time hearing the vocals, but I was in front of the PA because I was in the front row. Now, with all this stuff said, let's begin with Mouth of the Architect. They came on, and I was instantly impressed by them. Just a 5-piece band, 2 guitarists, vocalist, bassist, and drummer, and the vocalist also did keys with a lot of effects pedals hooked up to create this really noisy and hazy sort of sound. My ears are ringing right now, and the reason is not the other bands. Mouth of the Architect did that to me. They were so loud, and for this style, that's exactly what you need. Turns out, I guess, one of the guitarists was a replacement, and props to you, dude. You did a great job tonight. Just really good stuff. Yeah, their set was about 20 minutes long. I wish it was a lot longer. That's really my only complaint. They were incredibly tight. The moments when they're heavy, it's a punch in the face. When it's beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's just amazing. I love it. Their set was so good, I had to get a vinyl. And I picked up their 2008 album, Quietly. And as you can see, I got the guitarist, vocalist slash keyboardist, and drummer to sign this. Love this vinyl. Can't wait to give it a listen. Love the gatefold. And the cool part, I didn't know this when I bought it until I was in the vehicle of my friend. I went, the drummer in my band, Omnipresent. Look at that. That's so sick. I love colored vinyl. I love smear, marbled, all that good stuff. It's sick. If you get a chance to see Mouth of the Architect, I don't care who's with them, you need to make it your mission to go. Because they were so damn good. They're tight, they're loud, they're heavy. The vocals, I couldn't really hear the vocals from center vocals, but when the two guitarists did their harmonized singing, wow. Just jaw-dropping. The atmosphere was thick and hazy. it was perfect. They were excellent. Then after them, it was Scale the Summit. And as I said before, I wasn't really familiar with their stuff because they're just not for me. But tonight they made a fan because despite the technical difficulties that they had with the Axe effects with one of the guitarists, I believe it was the Axe effects because I kept seeing him mess around with that. They were amazing. Just all four of them, just perfect, extremely tight, well thought out music. They hit everything note for note from what I could tell. There was no screw ups. There was just nothing bad I could say about their set. Really, really good stuff. If you get a chance to see them live, definitely take the chance and see it. It's worth the money today. The show tonight was $14 at the door, so I'm damn happy with this. They put on a great set, but for about 30-35 minutes, maybe a little bit shorter. Just ripped it up. They did a great job. Excellent stage presence. Very nice guys. Just overall great band. And then we come to the headliner, Intronaut. I was so excited when they took stage because I love this band. They're phenomenal musicians. They're some of the best in progressive music. And to see them recreate what they do on their albums live is just an incredible experience. Man, let me describe this experience to you. When they first set up, I thought it was odd that Danny set his drum kit up off to the side. And then I saw the overhead projector screen pop up. And then I knew there was going to be something cool happening. After a little bit of trouble with sound check, they began. They pressed play on the MacBook. And a visual show began. And this visual show was phenomenal. Just a constant video rolling the entire time that matched up perfectly with each song. And they stuck tight with that video. Of all these different images being displayed on there. And it's not all just still images. There's a lot of artwork. A lot of moving pieces of artwork. A lot of animations. A lot of awesome slideshows and stuff within it, and all these cool effects on it with their logo every once in a while. Great stuff. Very impressed. They opened up their set with Killing Birds, and it was perfect. And they pretty much remained flawless the entire night. There was not really any quiet in their set. There was no moments when it was quiet or awkward silence. And that's another thing I gotta say about Mouth of the Architect. No silence in their set. Just feedback, noise, something happening. I love that sort of stuff. And Intronaut did the same thing with movie samples and guitar ring out feedback. Just a lot of really cool stuff. And the awesome... It was so cool to see this, and it's such a little thing, but I thought it was the coolest thing is, if you've heard The Welding by Intronaut, you know the intro. That's not like an ugly chord or something like I initially thought it was. That's picking on the upper bridge, I guess you could say. It's not really a bridge. I don't really know what it's called up by the tuners past the fretboard. That strum on there, and I thought that was really cool. My eyes were, though, basically glued. I was front and center, so I got to watch the bassist. My eyes were glued on what he was doing. It was spectacular. Watching Danny Walker play was just another level of amazing. It was great. It was pretty much a 10 out of 10 performance for Intronaut. My only complaint is I wish they could have played for another hour or so. It was damn good. So damn good. If this tour comes to you, take my advice and go to it. This is a great tour package. It's worth every penny. It's just a great show, and I can't recommend it enough. And definitely check out Mouth of the Architect and this album Quietly. Amazing stuff. But that's it. If you've went to this tour, what'd you think? Let me know. If you haven't, what's your problem? Go to it. But that's it, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it metal.